Good afternoon everybody and welcome to the stream. I'm Robert from the El Magnifico Games channel, and today we are going to continue with our playthroughs of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. Specifically, the plan is that I begin with some final boss practice, since that's where we got to in the last playthrough and then failed to make it past this final hurdle. And once I've practiced a bit, then we'll start from the beginning again and see where we go. So, let's get into it. Did I get this far last night? I don't remember attacking him. Ow. I don't remember attacking him as the head part is has fallen on the ground for a second time. but judging by the amount of health he's got left, I'd have thought that's the second such opportunity to do so. Perhaps I'm just confused.
Like my ride? Worth every penny. Impressive, Jeff. Most impressive.
I know I didn't get this far last time.
Don't get cocky, kid. And you're going out for the bang!
Nearly missed the YB prompt. So I'd forgotten about it. I'm gonna knock you out. Something about that I just don't understand. Because I was actually dodging, as you could see. But he hits you anyway.
Right, what's wrong? Come on, buddy, answer me. Raiden? Raiden!
Might makes right.
Blast.
Right, this can't be happening. Raiden? Raiden!
Oh well, this is all good practice.
Come on, buddy, answer me. Raiden? Raiden?
Why is it that I keep trying to parry and the game keeps ignoring it? I'm not ninja running, so I know that's not the problem.
Cannot be. Raiden, what happened? You are supposed to be stronger than this.
Like there, you could see that I was parrying successfully multiple times, And yet, the game just decided that on one of the occasions, out of the blue, I wasn't parrying.
Right. What's wrong? Come on, buddy, answer me. Raiden? Raiden!
I mean, the problem is, if I can't think of a way around that, then it's forever going to be a problem, but I don't know what the problem is. Also, thank you, Jenny, if I haven't said so already.
This cannot be. Raiden, what happened? You're supposed to be stronger than this.
Die, you little shit! You're going down! Come on!
What happened? What is going on? Raiden, answer me! Raiden!
How odd.
Raiden, what's wrong? Come on, buddy, answer me.
Is it the case that some of his attacks are unblockable but not visually labelled as such? Because usually they use a yellow glow to indicate an unblockable attack. Does he have some red attacks that are unblockable? He's got me with that kick several times, I've certainly noticed. Well, I mean, I blocked a kick there, so no.
Die, you little shit!
This cannot be. Raiden, what's happened? You're supposed to be stronger than this.
Now, until I figure it out, we're not going to be able to finish the game. Maybe that is unblockable. Alright, let's suppose it is unblockable.
What's wrong? Answer me. Raiden!
Let's suppose that he has a series of combos that are marked with red, which always terminate with an unmarked unblockable attack. In which case I need to be using my offensive defense to get out of the way, not trying to parry. Can't see him. Oh.
Come on, Jack! Die, you little shit!
This cannot be. Raiden, what happened? You're supposed to be stronger than this.
Oh, how frustrating.
How do you like that?
What's wrong? Answer me.
Oh, I was holding Ninja Run Away for so long there. I was animation locked.
I'm gonna knock you out!
Okay, I can't just run away from that. I do have to offensive defense. That one at least.
Right. What's wrong? Come on,
Oh, I have to remember, I cannot reliably parry him. Offensive defense is my only option.
I'm gonna knock you out. You're going down. Come on.
Raiden, this can't be happening. Raiden? Raiden!
I get the feeling we're going to be here a while.
I'm gonna knock you out.
Oh, why game? Oh, okay, I should be locking onto him. That's on me then. Why didn't he offensive defense?
Come on, buddy, answer me. Raiden? Raiden!
Can you be animation locked out of offensive defensing? Because if so, that takes away a lot of its utility.
I'm gonna crush you. Die, you little shit.
This cannot be. Raiden, what happened? You're supposed to be stronger than this.
The problem is, even if I managed to do much better doing the rest of the playthrough on Revengeance, and got to Armstrong with a great deal more
What happened? What is going on? Raiden!
repair nano pace, that wouldn't change the fact that I'd have to get through this stage, and I'm not even close at present.
You're going down.
Why, Raiden? Why won't you move?
What's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna crush you. You're going down. Die, you little shit.
Raiden! This can't be happening. Raiden! Raiden!
I'm gonna knock you out.
Oh, both offensive defense and parry are so unreliable, though in slightly different ways. Parry just sometimes doesn't trigger for no apparent reason. And the problem with offensive defense is it doesn't actually give you that many invulnerability frames, and it doesn't, in this combat specifically, where Raiden doesn't have his sword, it really doesn't move you very far away. And Armstrong has a lot of very far-reaching attacks. So often you'll pull off the offensive defense correctly, on time, and he'll still manage to injure you after it's finished. And that's in addition to the problem that I just had there, where Raiden's path was blocked, and so I tried to offensive defense away, and I was just hit an invisible wall. It just makes it so hard to know what to do when I can't rely upon either of the two main defensive mechanics in the game. I'm just not sure what it is that I'm supposed to be doing differently. It doesn't even feel like I'm necessarily performing all that poorly. In that I don't think... Okay, I'm in the corner here. Obviously I shouldn't have let that happen. At that point I did one too many defensive offense and couldn't run away in time. But, I mean, overall I feel like I'm really not doing that badly, but due to how one-sided this fight is, I'm being absolutely destroyed anyway. I suppose what I'm getting at is it feels like the game isn't giving me the tools I need to deal with Armstrong.
Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
Unless there's something that I can do that I'm just not aware of.
Knock you out.
Do I have items? No, not really.
Come on, Jack. Die, you little shit.
That's so annoying. No, 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 no.
This can't be happening!
Okay, that was interesting.
Raiden!
I'm not convinced this is leading to a solution. But let's try that again. Let's try and keep our distance most of the time using hit and run tactics.
I'm gonna crush you.
So just get an attack in, then run. Okay. Part of the problem may be that my reaction time's just too slow.
Try again.
This cannot be! Raiden, what happened? You are supposed to be stronger than this!
Child's play.
Okay, he looks vulnerable now. Nope, 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 nope.
I'm gonna knock you out. You freak.
Ah, get him to come to me. Ooh. That was unavoidable because I wasn't locked onto him, so I couldn't have known he was attacking when he was. Okay. Let's see how long we can keep this up. So we force him to come to us, get a punch in, and then we run. He looks vulnerable there, but he's really not. It's an illusion. Okay, I should have run away after I failed the first punch. Because if I try and get close to him now, there's too many attacks that he can suddenly...
What is going on?
He has too many attacks with almost no telegraphing. That's the problem. I mean, it would be bad enough if he just had one attack that he could do very, very rapidly. But he has several, and some of them the correct response is offensive defense, and others it is to parry. And if you get it wrong, you get injured. That's where reaction time becomes a problem.
How do you like that? Try and shut me up. You'll fail like the others.
I haven't been using much verticality up to this point, have I? Like so. Eve.
You freak. I'm gonna crush you.
Raiden, respond! Raiden!
Die, you
Raiden!
I'm gonna crush you. I'm gonna knock you out.
Raiden! Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden!
I'm gonna crush you.
Oh, he shouldn't be allowed to do that. He shouldn't be allowed to actually perform a grapple when I've already defensive offensed it. just because the grapples timer hasn't run out. Like so.
Cannot be! Raiden, what happened? You're supposed to be stronger than this!
Just from a player's perspective, it is too onerous.
You're going down. You're going down. Die, you little shit.
I shouldn't have let that happen. There we go. Leave. I don't know why I hit an invisible wall there, but the game was generous and didn't do any damage to me that time.
Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden!
I'm gonna check what the strategy guide has to say about this.
What's wrong? Answer me!
Like, obviously I comprehend that someone could just not be good enough to do a part of a game. And that, you know, arguably the solution is for me to be better. But as I say, I just fundamentally feel like the game is not giving me the tools I need to deal with him. It's not as simple as I know what to do, but I'm messing it up because I'm not good enough. I literally do not have an answer to several of the things that he does. Right, let's see what the strategy guide says. Right, this is phase 2, I think. No, is it? No, this is phase 1. Get close to Armstrong and attack relentlessly, only stopping your onslaught to parry his blows or evade unblockable assaults. With an aggressive approach, you can rapidly proceed to the second phase of the battle, which otherwise occurs after 1 minute on normal, up to a minute and a half on Revengeance. A checkpoint is triggered at the end of the stage. Automatically at 1.5. Is the best possible tactic here then not to attack? What does it say about phase 2 for the record? On easy, normal and hard, this short phase primarily serves to further the narrative, and is only of great consequence if you're aspiring to a no damage bonus. On very hard and Revengeance though, you will die if Armstrong empties your entire life gauge. Well, that's the same now, is it not? Oh no, I have already done phase 1, haven't I? I got past that. I think he took 1 repair nano paste away from me, but yes, the game's right. I managed to get through the first stage very quickly. Okay. Armstrong's attacks are identical to those in the first phase. Raiden will automatically sustain damage when he parries blows, but his life gauge cannot fall below 0.1% if you successfully block or naturally evade all attacks. As with the Excelsiors earlier, however, blows that do land will cause Raiden to automatically use repair nano paste if you have it equipped. Right, what else do we have? On very hard and Revengeance, the second phase ends when you grind down Armstrong's health to a sufficient level, usually 99.2%, and sustain a melee blow without blocking. That's interesting. I may be misremembering. I thought on a few occasions I did get his health below that threshold, but perhaps I didn't take a melee blow. Perhaps I then expired after a grapple or something like that. An explosion. This can be done in less than a minute and is therefore the best approach to a perfect cheat strategy. Stay close to your opponent, dealing very short combos and being ready to parry or dodge at any time. Dodging is more risky, as you have to time the move perfectly, but allows you to take no damage when successful. Or after approximately 2.5 minutes otherwise. Surviving this long without being hit a single time is the only way to get the no damage bonus, but this is extremely difficult to achieve. Right. Be especially wary about the forward dash kick, which Armstrong executes at lightning speed. Run away at all times and dodge as each attack is about to connect. Okay. So I actually have two options here. I now know that the threshold of 99.2 is special, and that after that I need to try to get hit by a melee attack specifically, presumably a normal punch, or I can try and survive for 2.5 minutes. That doesn't make me feel much better about how one-sided this fight feels from a game design point of view. I still feel like the game's not really giving me all the tools I need. The tools that I have seem unreliable against him. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. And it doesn't seem to merely be down to... It doesn't seem to be just down to my skill. It seems like there's too much luck in this. But now that I actually know what the conditions are, I am more confident that I will be able to hit them. Oh, thank you, Jenny. So...
Child's play.
No.
Cannot be.
Like, for example, that attack. I just don't understand how I'm supposed to be able to reliably being the operative word there, reliably move away in time. Obviously I have moved away in time before, but it feels like sometimes it'll happen and for whatever reason, perhaps the animation I'm already engaged in means that I just can't get away in time. And it's frustrating. Okay, I should have been... Ooh, no thank you.
I'm gonna knock you out.
Like that, how could I have moved away more quickly or... How could I have done a better way of moving away without having faster reactions? Maybe if I had a faster reaction time, that would have been possible. But I saw it in good time, I took the appropriate action, and I didn't get away. I don't know. I just feel like the whole Armstrong boss fight is probably, above all else, my least favourite combat in the entire game. And it's not because it's the most difficult, it's because it's the most unfair. Well, that was interesting. See, I got away that time, but it was pure luck because I wasn't in melee range, already engaged in an animation when it began. I was approaching him, so it wasn't hard for me to...
What? Raiden? No! No! Raiden!
to reverse my direction of travel. That was annoying.
I'm gonna knock you out.
What's wrong? Answer me. Raiden!
Again, I saw it in good time. I couldn't have travelled in the... I was on the wrong side of him there because I was between an invisible wall and him. I obviously couldn't have moved away towards the invisible wall, so I went the other way. Yeah, cutie bee. So, I am trying to continue my playthroughs on Revengeance in One Life, but I'm specifically practicing the boss battle on Revengeance right now because obviously if I were to only ever play it when I've got to the end of a playthrough, I wouldn't get enough practice in. I want to get to the point where I can get past him with restarts, and then I'm gonna go back to the start of the game. How are you, by the way?
What's wrong? Answer me. Raiden! Raiden!
I'm gonna knock you out.
I'm not sure how much of the last half an hour of complaining you've witnessed, but as I've been saying, I don't think it's just that he's difficult. I think it's genuinely unfair, in the sense that I don't think the game gives you all the tools you need to deal with him, and you can't reliably avoid taking damage. Like that. I saw the attack in good time, I took the appropriate action, which was to do a defensive offense away, and then ninja run, but I still took damage. I got bored in this phase after this. You want a pro tip for this bit? Yep. Is it just to stay away from him for 2.5 minutes? Because that's apparently another tactic I could try.
I'm gonna knock you out.
That's what you did in the end. Alright, I'm going to try that then. Because it is much easier, I don't know if I'll pull it off, but it is much easier to avoid taking damage if you're constantly trying to evade him. A lot of the problems I'm having with damage that seems unavoidable seems to be because I'm in melee range and I may already be either on the wrong side of him in an invisible wall, or I'm engaged in an animation which I can't cancel immediately, etc, etc. Yeah, it's more than one thing that keeps getting me. There are some attacks which I can consistently avoid, but there's other attacks. The explosion one is one of them. Sometimes the grapple, if I'm right up close when he initiates it, I won't be able to move out the way in time. And some of his red attacks, like he'll do a combo of red attacks, and it seems like occasionally at the end he will do an attack which manages to get through my parry, even though that shouldn't happen because it's not a yellow attack, it's a red attack. But this is something that's been consistently happening and I don't understand why. Just in general, it seems like it just seems unfair. It seems like there's, as I say, that it's not just that it's hard, it feels like the game doesn't give you all the tools you need. Okay, so let's try just avoiding him. Oops. That was on me. I underestimated how quickly he'd clear that. I should have defensive offense, but I figured because he was diagonally opposite me that he wouldn't. I thought I had more time than I did. Oh, thank you.
Raiden! Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden!
You freak! Ah. You're going down! Don't you fuck with me! I'm gonna crush you! Ah.
Leave me alone. I wish I had a timer for this. I've probably only been doing this for about 20 seconds, but it feels like a lot longer.
You're going down!
Oh.
You freak! I'm gonna crush you! You freak! I'm gonna knock you out!
Raiden, what's wrong? Answer me!
Oh.
Raiden! Raiden!
Die, you little shit! I'm gonna knock you out!
It really doesn't help that the action he takes at the end of the charge varies. Because sometimes, as happened to me before when I said that's on me, he'll launch into an attack which is absolutely immediate, which means that the moment he starts charging you need a defensive offense, but sometimes he pauses for a second, like a fraction of a second, and then punches, in which case you should be defensive offensing at the end of the charge. Or kicks. Yeah, kicks probably worse. There you go, 2 different kicks. Although admittedly that wasn't a charge in that sense.
Fuck with me!
Oof.
I'm gonna knock you out! I'm gonna crush you!
I have to admit, I'm surviving a lot longer now.
I'm gonna knock you out!
Oh no. He blocked me with his body.
This is how I work! I'm gonna knock you out! You freak! I'm gonna crush you!
Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden!
I'm gonna knock you out!
How long can I stay in the air? Not long. Can I blade mode?
Freak!
I haven't actually tried, I don't think. No, I can't. Blade mode's not available. I suppose it would make it a bit easier if I could just jump in the air and then blade mode for the entire combat.
You're going down!
And that wouldn't even work if I didn't have the infinity wig or whatever it's called.
gonna knock you out. You're free. Try again. I'm gonna crush you.
Stay away! Oh.
Right, what's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
The thing is, apparently the threshold on his health is only 99.2. So I feel like in theory, it should be easier to do the damage than stay away from him long enough. Oops, I didn't see that coming in time. I think I might attempt the damage strategy again. At least for a little while. Perhaps go between them until one or the other succeeds. See, he got through my parry there, and I don't understand why. No!
What's wrong? Come on, buddy, answer me. Raiden? Raiden!
I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna crush you.
Oops. Muck that up.
Might makes right.
This cannot be. Raiden, what happened? You're supposed to be stronger than this.
You're going down. You're free.
What's wrong?
For a while I was trying a sort of hybrid strategy where I would try to evade him as I was before, but I would always try and get at least one punch in before I backed off, on the grounds that over time it would accumulate, but I had mixed results with that.
Child's play. Don't you fuck with me. Die, you little shit.
Okay, I just saw something that might be exploitable. Not game-changingly so, but even still.
Raiden, respond.
It's so annoying that I find the directional aspect of the defensive offense is unreliable. Like, the whole time I was trying to defensive offense away from him, but the game thought I was trying to go around him. Yes, the thing that I think might be exploitable is I just noticed that the animation times on some of his melee attacks is obscenely long. And so in theory, if I were to time my parries more accurately, I could get quite a few hits in before they connect, as he's winding up, which is probably what I should be doing. Oh, Raiden, please move away. This is exactly what I mean by it's not just that it's tough, it's just not fair. You can't... It's not reliable enough.
No.
Oh, I nearly did it that time.
I'm gonna knock you out. Don't you fuck with me.
What happened? What is going on? Raiden, answer me! Raiden! Damn it!
If I could get better at timing the defensive offense there, such that I block it with the invincibility frames, not move away, it would become a lot more doable.
I'm gonna crush you.
See, this is what I mean by not reliable. It's not like I was responding in the wrong way. It's just sometimes the evasion works, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, I timed that badly.
Raiden! Raiden!
You're going down.
Oh, what is the proper timing for that? Oh, I thought he was doing the other one. That's the other problem with thinking that you're going to time things to coincide with the animation lengths. Sometimes they have multiple attacks that have very similar animations. So when he goes to do the explosion, he hunches down. He does the same when he does the charge. And it makes a huge amount of difference to the player which he's going for, in terms of how they need to respond. Right, that was badly timed on my part. I noticed that it flashes slightly when he's doing the explosion, but it doesn't seem to when he does the charge. I suppose that's the crucial difference. Again, 99.3.
This can't be happening!
So close.
Raiden!
Oh, the game's generous, so let me have it on 99.3 this time. I always feel like that little bit should have a YB prompt, but it doesn't. Not that I'm complaining. Right.
What's wrong? Answer me!
I'm clearly out of practice in this for this part of the combat, as you can see.
What's wrong? Raiden! Raiden!
You're going down. Don't you fuck with me!
Raiden! This can't be happening! Raiden! Raiden!
Oh, I did terribly there.
Raiden! What's wrong? Come on, buddy, answer me! Raiden? Raiden!
I like you, so I'm giving you another shot.
This is giving me another shot, is it?
What happened? What is going on?
Did he just backhand me to death?
Raiden!
Pretty sure he did.
This is the greatest fight of my life.
What? Raiden?
I couldn't see him there.
No! No!
You're going down. You're going down. Okay. Now I'm mad.
What's wrong? Answer me! Raiden!
Blast.
Raiden!
You're going down.
What happened? What is going on? Raiden, answer me! Raiden! Damn it!
Ready or not, jerk. Here we go.
Raiden! Raiden, respond!
Goodness.
Raiden!
I'm gonna knock you out.
Raiden!
You know what? Fuck this war. I just want you dead.
Raiden, what's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
Can't seem to get the timing quite right now.
You're going down.
Whoa.
You're going down.
Oh.
I'm gonna knock you out.
Hey, what's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden! Hey, what's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! Raiden!
This is the greatest fight of my life.
Raiden! What's wrong? Come on, buddy, answer me! Raiden? Raiden!
Grr. Oh my goodness. Was that 225 damage you did there?
Raiden!
Ready or not, jerk. Here we go. You're going down.
What? Raiden? No! No! Raiden!
You're going down.
What? Raiden? No! No!
Hey, what's wrong? Answer me! Raiden! 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 This can't be happening! Raiden! Raiden!
I like you, jerk. So I'm giving you another shot. That ain't gonna work.
Well, I can't come and get you unless you come to me, right?
Raiden! This can't be happening!
Darn.
Raiden! Raiden!
You're going down.
So aggravating when both of the attacks that hit me that time round, I did defensive offense. But apparently the timing must have been slightly off or something.
You're going down. That's the best you got.
Well, you don't mind that for the extra damage, do you? Wish that had happened before, to be honest. Oh, of course, he starts healing when I don't have the blade. Okay, we've got him below half health. I think that'll do for practice. I think it's just once I when I'm playing, I'll need to be... I'll need to try very hard to make sure I acquire as many repair nano pastes as possible. I don't think I'd stand a chance of defeating the Senator as it stands now, even after the practice, unless I had a very healthy supply of repair nano paste. Right, where were we? So story, new game. Nope, not new game. That's the mistake. That's the mistake we made before. Chapter, Revengeance R00. Right, wish me luck. This is the chapter that I usually fail on, incidentally. It's much harder than the ones that come immediately after it because of how poorly equipped Raiden is.
Raiden, you'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation.
Oh no, I thought I got the gecko there with the parry counter, apparently I didn't. Oops, I didn't mean restart, because I don't think that counts.
Take out those hostiles.
So, back we go. So as usual, it's probably going to take me about 20 minutes or so to get through the first chapter. And then from there, we'll probably be alright up until the Japanese garden. That's usually where things start to go wrong.
Take out those hostiles. Raiden, you'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation. Take self-repair units from your foes to replenish your own supply. What happened?
Oh, why didn't Raiden parry?
Answer me! Raiden! Damn it! Take out those hostiles.
Oh, I can't restart, I keep forgetting. I suppose I've got it into my muscle memory now after doing all that practice against Senator Armstrong. Right, where were we? Story, chapter, Revengeance. Let's try again.
Take out those hostiles. Raiden, you'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation. Take self-repair units from your foes to replenish your own supply. Raiden! Raiden, respond! Raiden! Raiden!
It's funny how there's not a lot of overlap between the different types of combat in the game, it seems. Because you'd have thought after having practiced against Senator Armstrong so much that these lowly enemies wouldn't be a problem, but apparently it's an entirely different motor skill. Or different enough, as I say, that there's not much overlap.
You'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation. Take self-repair units from your foes to replenish your own supply.
Oh, Raiden, why didn't you parry? Okie dokie.
Raiden, the limo is in trouble. Get back there, ASAP.
It's a shame about taking the
I'll add
damage,
limo to
but
your solid down radar.
otherwise we're doing okay. Right, Metal Gear Ray.
They have a Metal Gear? Here? Right. Take out that UMP.
Let's hope we can get some health back here.
To damage its armor.
Oh, speaking of which, that was jolly good of the Metal Gear Ray. Oh dear! I had no idea the tail had that reach.
Damn it!
That's a shame. If I had spotted that and exploited it, that would have been a lot of damage right at the very start of the boss fight.
Take out those hostiles. Raiden, you what happened? What is going on? Raiden, answer me.
Blast.
Raiden! Damn it! Take out those hostiles. Right. You'll need to choose between light and heavy strikes to match the situation. Take self-repair units from your foes to replenish your own supply.
There we go, that went a bit better, didn't it?
Stay on your targets. Raiden, the limo is in trouble. Get back there, ASAP. I'll add the limo to your
So,
down
wish me
radar.
luck with the Metal Gear Ray.
What? They have a Metal Gear? Here? Raiden, take out that UMG and get after it. Use blade mode to damage its armor. Catch that missile before it blows. Use
Wanna
your
try it with
laser
the tail
to deflect
again?
those shots.
No, he doesn't. Nice try. Is that the third one of those we've done? I think it is. I can't see what the Metal Gear Ray was doing there. That seemed very odd. Right, plasma beam by any chance? No, another charge. Which completely missed. Not that I'm complaining. There's the plasma beam.
They swapped out the hydraulic cutter for a plasma cannon. Use the ninja run to dodge that plasma.
Right, so far so good. Stop running from me. Right, how are we doing? That should be about it.
Now, Raiden,
We're just waiting for the quick time event now. The YB prompt.
Stop that blade.
There we go, that's phase 1 effectively complete.
Yes! Split it wide open!
So we've just got phase 2 and the wall run down the clock tower left. How do we do for time? I get the feeling that wasn't a great time. No, that was almost 4 minutes. Never mind, we got through it.
On the other side of that collapsed building. Go! There, get it. Use your ninja run to move over obstacles automatically. Do not let him out of your sight. You must catch him.
Right, now the hardest part about phase 2 I find is getting the timing right for evading the 2 plasma beams that it
That damn UG. It still works?
unleashes right at the beginning of the combat, so let's hope I get that right. It'd be a shame if I didn't. Right, time to move off. That's 1 dodged. That's 2 dodged. Good. Oh, move out the way. Blade mode.
Blade mode to take down those heavy missiles.
Good, that's been dealt with. Okay, gonna be firing some missiles at us. That's not a problem. And I think it's all over. Right, the only thing left is I have to get the wall run down the clock tower right. And I have messed that up a few times, so it's not a given. Right, fingers crossed. I'm not sure I should have gotten away with that. It looked to me rather like I should have fallen into the hole, even though that makes no physical sense given the direction of gravity. There we go. And as I've said many times before, I don't think it's possible to fail this chapter at this point, because the only remaining combat was scripted to lose.
Raiden, an unidentified field roader is headed your way. Keep an eye out for it.
So we're pretty much guaranteed to make it to the next chapter, at which point Raiden gets his full kit, which is nice. So the trick here is just to ensure Jetstream Sam can take us out as quickly as possible.
And not half bad. Still. Your technique lacks something.
Do I want him to hit me? Is that going to be the trigger for the next phase? I'm not sure why it's taking so long. There we go.
Raiden, are you all right?
Right, now we need Jetstream Sam to attack us in such a way that it knocks us off our feet. That's the final trigger. But he won't do it unless we make a few attempts against him. I've never figured out exactly what the condition is to get him to start attacking. If you just stand there, he doesn't attack you back.
Oh, did you want to practice first?
There we go. Took a bit longer than it should have, but we got there. Right, that's R00 done. So we're into the game proper now.
Safely, da? First, head inland. The waypoint is marked on your Soliton radar. Contact us on codec if you have questions. The bastards are using stealth cable to ambush you. Nice try, but it won't do any good against a state-of-the-art cyborg like you, eh? To parry incoming hits, throw out your own barrage of light attacks while your foe is on the offensive.
How many Zendetsus did I get? Was it all 3? Yes. Of the enemies I've taken out so far. Wait, where is that Mastiff? Oh, that Mastiff nearly got the better of me there. Oh well. 3 out of 4 isn't bad. Oh, I only have 1 repair nano paste, which makes sense, because that would have been coming off of the boss fight against Senator Armstrong. But that does mean I'm going to have to be pretty careful, since a minor slip up could actually cost me the game. Oops, I was just thinking that's a nice looking painting. It's from afar. Anyway,
Hostiles in the right of.
I'm on the clock, as it were, so no time to stand and stare. Not if we want to attempt to finish the game in under 3 hours.
Excellent, Raiden.
Right,
Raiden,
can I
take that
get
main
the full
thoroughfare.
set of
You
stealth
can
kills
use
here? Let's see. Excuse me, sir. Don't mind me. Now for his friend. Oh, that may have cost me. Nope, got away with it. The timing on this is quite precise, that's why I said that may have cost me just the tiny bit of extra time that I wasted there.
This area is off limits.
What? No, I'm not
doing anything.
And you, sir? Nope, Mr. Zandatsu, never mind. Right, did I save the civilian? I think I did. Which is nice.
Thank you. I will not forget this.
Boris didn't say that he was scared stiff like he usually does. I did actually want the gecko, not the two cyborgs, but still. Whoa! Uh-oh, that's not good. There we go. At least I recovered. Oh, and the game very generously gave me an A for that.
Very good, Raiden. Now, keep heading for refinery.
Right, let's keep going. Few stealth kills to do about here. Woo! Right, how are we doing? We need to wait for one of the cyborgs to turn around. And then we need to back off, otherwise we'll be spotted. Now we come back round for the first gecko assassination. Actually, do I want to be standing at that part of the bridge? Probably not. A bit stuck. Let's go around this way then. I don't want to miss the window of opportunity on the gecko, which is slipping away from me right now. I just about managed it. There we go. Oh, someone saw something. I think we're fine though. I don't think he'll go all the way over here. No. And he's put himself in a very nice position for a stabbing. Wonderful. Just one gecko to go. Which I should, in theory, be able to get the jump on, literally. Right, that's a whole merry group of them assassinated.
Nice moves, Raiden.
Thank you.
They have erected an electromagnetic barricade. Maybe expecting UG or cyborg attack, huh?
Right, on to Fenrir.
Multiple strikes.
So much for no damage. Whoa, he even took some repair nano paste. That doesn't usually happen.
Use your intellect. Evade my blows. You will die.
Whoa! He hasn't done that in ages. I don't think he's ever done that to me on Revengeance mode before. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble today for some reason. Right, as that's the case, I'm gonna pick up some more repair nano paste. I don't want to take any chances.
Get off! Bullseye! Get off!
I am not allowed a choice. You must die. Multiple strikes. Combination complete. To continue alone would be foolish. Help me!
I think I must have missed the Zendet's opportunity. Never mind.
Use your intellect. Evade my blows.
There we go. A little unforgivable that I lost more than... that I lost any repair nano paste at all in that boss fight, but especially that I lost more than one. Nevertheless, we made it through.
Enemy sighted!
There we go. Right, I think there's a little bit of repair nano paste around here. Is it here? Yes. So we're up to 6 out of 10. Right, let's hope I don't mess up the QuickTime event here. Because I have done that before, and that is not a fun way to end a playthrough. So far so good. Good. And here we'll just exploit the fact that we have as much blade mode as we want. Just as the game developers intended. Oh, okay. Never mind. Right, wish me luck on saving this upcoming civilian, because I don't think I've ever... I'm not sure I've ever managed it on... Nope, I failed again. I was going to say, I'm not sure I've ever managed it on Revengeance before. Right, that didn't go too badly, all things considered. Let's pick up all the repair nano paste in the area. I've forgotten where it all is. I think there's some up here. I thought there were 2 pieces in this vicinity. That's one of them. Is this the other? Must be. I think that's all the repair nano paste. I just want to check. There aren't any other items about here, are there? Don't think so. If there is, I'm not seeing it.
So that's where they're holed up.
Some kind of electronic lock on the gate.
Most perhaps you could...
Use.
Why not double back? You know, back... Most use it...
Don't mind me, sir. Right, fingers crossed I get the arm.
That's my boy.
Because the arm means considerably easier combat in the area we're about to go to. Good, I got it. I think I missed it on the first...
Bravo. Excellent work.
Thank you. I think I missed it on the first slash, but made up for it on the second. What was that? Repair unit, okay. Right, let's keep going. Not his day, is it? Is that all of them? Yep, looks like it. 21 seconds. Goodness. Right, is there any repair nano paste in the area? Yes. I think that's all of it though. Just the one. Still, we're up to 9. Which is a nice buffer to have. Now the next bit can be stealthed, but as I've said before, I usually don't bother. There's not a lot of advantage to it. And it's... on this difficulty, it's harder to do than one would like. On lower difficulties the enemies have different patrol routes and it's much easier to pull off. Right, there should be more repair nano paste in the area. I've just forgotten where. That's not it. Over here, possibly? What's up here? Oh, that'll be experience, I should think. Yes. That's odd. I thought there was. Oh, is there something over here? Is this where it is? Yes! Okay, there we go. So we're up to our maximum of 10. And long may it stay that way. Right, let's see if we can sneak up on this gecko. Wonderful. I should not have got that Zandatsu. Oh, someone's curious. Let's hide. The only reason to hide is to avoid the combat with the Grad, which we could do. It wouldn't be the end of the world. But it would be slightly quicker if we avoided it, I think. Even given the time to run away and hide like we did. There we go.
Very well done.
Right, let's keep going. Nearly at the Mistral
We
boss fight.
intercepted call for backup during your last fight. The caller's position
So there's
is
just
on
a
your
section
solid-on
through the
radar.
factory to go, which
Right.
usually
The glitch
doesn't
is just
take
ahead
that
at
long,
the
provided I
entrance.
don't
No, there
get,
shouldn't be a problem.
I don't trigger any of the sensors. Right, there's a little combat here with a bunch of tripods and a couple of cyborgs. This shouldn't take all that long.
Watch out! They keep on coming.
Well, I don't think that could have gone much better, realistically. How do we do? 27, well, nearly 28 seconds, no damage.
Dolcev and his team must be in here. Find him.
Hold on. I do not want to get detected by those turrets if I can avoid it. That was close. I nearly was. Oh, careful, careful. Round here.
Raiden, wait. There are active IR sensors in the area.
Wish
Proper
me
factory
luck.
security, no doubt, but the enemy may be using it.
Ooh. And I just about managed it. Right. Now we need to be careful here. Wait a moment for... Yeah, there's a cyborg that's about to turn that corner. And if I had gone up immediately, gone up the stairs immediately, he'd have seen me. So we wait for him to turn his back. And then we run up the stairs as fast as we can, take out the turret and take him out from behind if we can. That's the plan at least. Right, he's turned around. Take out the turret if we can, without being spotted. And then take him out. Nope. Not quite as stealthy as I'd hoped. Oh, one of the turrets has seen me, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter once we've reached that point. If they'd spotted me earlier, then it could have set off certain enemies spawning, or just generally been attacking me whilst I was dealing with cyborgs, which would have been annoying on its own. Right, Mistral. Get off! That was close. That could have gone very badly. As usual, I'm just slicing while she's above me, so that if any tripods happen to try and sneak up on me, which they will do, they don't get anywhere. Alright, so far so good.
I can handle a lot more than this.
I'm sure. Wait for her to come down.
Ready to slice off some something special just for you.
Right, so far so good. Phase 3.
This ends now. Finally,
Oh, she got through my parry. That's a shame. No new damage bonus for us then. Interesting that we don't get a mini-map during the boss fight. I've only just properly noticed that. I wonder if that's the case for all the boss fights. Because it does contribute to not being able to keep track of her.
You will fall.
It is a pity about taking that hit. It would have been nice to have got the no damage bonus, but never mind. There we go. The game's still generous enough to give us an S though. Very nice. Right, onto the sewers. Nope, no need to customize Raiden at this point.
It's Raiden. I'm in the sewer system.
So, as usual, the first combat in this chapter is with a Mastiff and 2 sliders, and although the Mastiff can do a lot of damage if you make a mistake, I consider the sliders the worst threat, because they can just rocket you from above and they can be a nuisance to make contact with.
Right. Unidentified UGs are patrolling the sewers. Exercise caution.
So, wish me luck.
Better take out that UG quick. You won't attract too much attention down there.
Oh, I took out one of the sliders as well. At least I think I did. Wait, did I take them both out? Oh my goodness. That's never gone so well. 17 seconds. I think that was just because by complete chance the execution put me right next to both of the sliders. Right, there's a grad in here, of all things. Not much of a threat though, because they have so little health. Right, let's deal with the Mastiff who's in here, otherwise the game won't let us continue. Excuse me, sir. And we can move on. Right, down here we have the tripods and the RPG wielding cyborgs, of which is a horrible combination, because there is a lot of synergy between the two, since the tripods can restrain you like that. Excuse me, sir. And of course, I consider the RPG as to be public enemy number 1. Oh, do you mind, sir? Oh my goodness, I actually lost a repair nano paste. That's another thing that seems to very rarely happen in this section, but this time it did. Never mind, I'd rather it be this early in the game and not say when I'm shortly before I take on Senator Armstrong. Right, next we have the Raptors. Who lasted 14 seconds.
So yeah, God.
Is there a repair nano paste around the corner? Do I remember that correctly? It's a long time since I've had to go for this one, I think. Because of how OP persistent progress is. No. It's just a grenade. Never mind. I'm sure we'll bump into another repair nano paste soon. In fact, I think there's one in the same room as the next combat with 3 Mastiffs.
UG activity ahead. It is possible they are conducting test operations.
Again, I could do this stealthily, but there's not a lot of point.
Get into that lab. Is there some way you could sneak past?
Where's the remaining one? There should be one more around here somewhere. Oh, I see them. They're over here. There we go. Oh yeah, there's 2 in this room, aren't there? And I think possibly one in the next room we go to as well. Oh no, that's not a repair nano paste. Okay, there's one in this room and one in the room that we would be going to next, I think.
It is your choice.
Oh. So the one that's in this room, although I suppose you could technically argue it's in a different room because it's on the ledge, is there. And that's all we need. If I recall correctly, there's one down here. Let me just check for to refresh my memory. No, that's experience. Okay, but there is one in this area.
Right. I have determined the approximate location of the lab based on the boy's information. It is marked on your Soliton radar.
All right, let's keep going.
Fake wall projection. Pretty well hidden, I gotta say.
Right.
You should
Answer.
perhaps. It must simply. You should.
All right.
We're closing in on the next boss fight, aren't we? Against the Grad. I'm not looking forward to that. That was the boss fight we nearly lost last time.
Right. I thought you said
Do
stealth ops
you
were
mind,
special.
sir? I should really have tried for at least one Zendatsu there. Yeah, the game only gave me a B, because even though I took all the enemies out in 20 seconds, I didn't get a single Zendatsu. And the same to all other RPG-wielding cyborgs. Oh, no Zendatsu here either. Never mind. Oh, the game was still generous enough to give us an A.
Is it all?
For now, those were George.
Yes, perhaps.
Jesus.
I did get the Zendatsus
Yeah,
against
so
the
yeah,
RPG-wielding
just true, I bet.
cyborgs, to be fair. So that will have helped my score.
Haha, splendid! It is all ours. Now, use it to locate a data input terminal.
These guys
No.
are pretty jumpy now.
Oh, I've never
Any
done
funny
that
business,
before.
and they might just open fire.
Oh, I was worried I was going to
Try
lose
latching
then.
onto cyborgs' heads from behind. Then, an electric shock should knock them unconscious.
I've never actually been caught in this section of the game, so I don't know if it would be game over or not. I mean, I assumed there would be some sort of combat, but I also assumed that as just a tripod I wouldn't do particularly well in said combat. If the tripod's destroyed, that's what I don't know. What happens after?
You see that in my...
Is that just game over, or
Right.
does Raiden then cut through the gate or something? Oh, I made a pig's ear of that. Right, so the problem with the upcoming Grad boss fight is that, well, it's twofold, isn't it? First of all, I do not have a solution to the homing missiles even now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about them, because even if they go over my head, they will spin about 180 degrees and hit Raiden in his back. And on Revengeance difficulty, they do a lot of damage. I genuinely don't know what it is that I'm supposed to do to deal with that. I've never found a solution. But of course, the really big problem is the fact that there's 2 grads on this difficulty. And it was when I was trying to take out the second grad, the weaker of the 2, that I lost almost all my repair nano paste last time. What am I supposed to do about that? Genuinely, what does the game think I'm going to be able to do about homing missiles that go into my back like that? Right, let's throw down an RP grenade and see if that can give me the time I need to take out the weaker of the 2. And another. Oh, please stop it, game. Wait, where has it gone? Is that the weaker of the 2? Must be. I'm not in... That was careless. I wasn't in blade mode at the time. Look at that, I'm already down 4 repair nano paste. And I think that's all down to homing missiles. It just took 3 of my repair nano paste again. I don't know, there's parts of this particular boss fight I still don't understand. I don't know how I'm supposed to avoid the absolutely ridiculous damage that this boss will do sometimes. Well, we did marginally better than last time. I think last time I finished on 1 repair nano paste remaining, but...
Right. Still
World
the not to
Mark.
headline. This is it won't even
So you heard them. We need
no color mark.
I didn't. We'll fix.
Jeez.
I'm just genuinely not sure what I could have done differently there. It felt like I did all the right things in the right order, and I still got absolutely stomped. Anywho, right, we need to RP grenade before we round this corner. Oh, to avoid that, I was slightly too quick. This is bad. Okay. I got away with that mostly by luck in the end. Did I lose another repair nano paste? I did, didn't I?
They must. What is that? It can
Oh well.
So what could Andy do it right?
As before, we should be able to pick up plenty of repair nano paste in the monsoon boss fight, so I'm not too worried right now. I do hope that RPG wielding cyborg hasn't spawned in yet. Because that's the last thing I want. No, they've only just spawned in. That could have been the end of the playthrough if that had gone differently. If they'd already spawned in and started RPGing me from afar, there's not a lot I could have done. Oh dear. I am playing badly, aren't I? Doesn't usually go this badly. Yet the game still generously awarded me a B.
The road is blocked by barricades. We will proceed through the buildings. You will follow me.
Well, fingers crossed I can pull it together now. What was in here? An RP grenade. That was well worth picking up because we'll need to use those later in the game.
Right. What's your status?
They look, company,
Right.
board, they'll be, we can't use, I'm doing, I can't,
See you,
just,
doctor.
you won't,
And you're...
they're in Rose,
You do? They...
Yeah.
Well then, no.
And-
I'll do... I do not...
spec,
There we go, that didn't go too badly.
Raiden, you will find an elevator inside that office. Use it to reach the roof.
Right, RPG wielding cyborgs are public enemy number 1. Okay, I think we've recovered. Goodness me, I did badly that time.
Doc,
We should...
you should,
Even so, I'm sad. So...
appreciate,
Sorry.
Right, so the biggest danger in this section is probably falling off the roofs.
H2, we could use some support. Roger that. Sending backup.
Right. Excuse me, sir.
get off! Get off!
Right, yes, there's a slider left. Because I took the pilot out, but not the slider itself, unfortunately. There we go. Slider down. And we're starting to accumulate repair nanopaste again. Which is a very good thing. Was there something over here we could collect, actually? I think there was. Oh, just an EM grenade. We don't need them particularly desperately. Right, the next combat was one of my least favourite combats in the game. It's against 3 berserkers, 2 sliders, and a few regular cyborgs. But the last few times I've done it, I've come out reasonably well. On the other hand, tonight I've done particularly poorly in several of the combats, so we'll see what happens. Uh-oh, that's bad. I missed the Dystopia Psi opportunity there. Wait, where's the remaining one? Oh, he went round to attack me. That could have gone badly. Okay, I didn't do particularly well, but I do seem to have recovered. Oh goodness, and the game even thought that deserved an S. I wasn't particularly impressed. I felt distinctly out of control for a few seconds in that combat. Right, let's see if we can stealth this properly. The last few times I've attempted it, I've messed it up. Nope, that means I have to deal with a hammerhead. There we go. Got there in the end. The game thought that deserved a B. I thought that was a terrible show on my part. Excuse me, sir.
Some things work.
Did I save the civilian in time? I'm not sure if I did or not. Doesn't look like it, does it? Right, I think that's all of them dealt with.
You cannot proceed any further via the rooftops. There is a freight railroad
Or civilian.
The elevator ahead will take you to it. It was but not
Yeah.
as a...
As I've said many times before, this next bit can be stealthed, but there's usually no advantage to it. Which way am I going? Hold on. I can't see. Am I stuck somewhere? Not anymore if I was. Which way am I headed? This way. Let's keep going.
There is a maintenance shaft up ahead. Use it to return
Oh,
to the
wish me
surface.
luck. I often mess up this next bit a little bit. Because of that. Because Mastiffs and tripods have some synergy. Did I lose a repair nano case there? I think I may have done. I think a B is very generous. Right, we've got the grad fight coming up,
Raiden, it would appear you will secure
which can go badly if you're unlucky, but usually isn't particularly challenging. More challenging is going up the stairs where you have to deal with Mastiffs, Fenrir, and at least one RPG wielding cyborg.
It appears there are enemies on the overpass. I suggest cutting the road supports. That should bring it down.
Right, that was straightforward enough. Is there a repair nano paste back here, actually? I don't think I've checked in a very long time.
Enemy ahead, Raiden. Avoid fighting if you can.
I don't see any evidence that there is. So let's keep going.
Enemy sighted!
Where are they? There we go.
Objective marker.
I didn't deserve that particular Zandatsu. Right, trick here is we have to prioritise the RPG wielding cyborg first, but often that goes very badly. But not this time, it would seem. Now obviously the Mastiffs are the priority. Oh fuck. What am I supposed to do about that? I can't see them to parry them, that's the problem. I comprehend I'm supposed to be parrying their attacks, but I don't know what direction to look in.
The stock LQ-84 Fenrir, unable to speak. A real dog has a far greater intellect.
Okay. Other than losing 2 repair nano pastes in a very aggravating fashion, I'd say that went relatively well. Just have to hope we manage to replenish all our repair nano paste in the boss fight with Monsoon.
Any decent lunatic would have quit after Mexico.
Jetstream Sam.
I heard you dropped the lab director in half. Old habits die hard, eh, Jack? But now here you are. The child soldier, fighting for the children. But you're a man on a mission, aren't you? Gonna fix everything. Just you and your little sword there. Solve everything with violence. Is that it?
What am I even playing?
Right, RPG, they're public enemy number 1. Got him.
Fighting for these.
Is that all of them? Looks to be. Right, we can pick up 2 more repair nano pastes on the way to Monsoon. That will bring us up to 6, and we just have to try to net pick up 4 during the boss fight itself, which should be doable.
But I suggest you avoid combat for the time being.
There we go. Right, this combat we're obviously scripted to lose, so we just have to put up with that.
He just told me what I wanted to hear.
Just wait for Jetstream Sam to spawn.
I know, Jack. I know. Not so black and white now, is it? Is your cause just? Or is that just what you tell yourself? Fuck you!
Right, another little unskippable cutscene here, in-game cutscene, and then we're on to the boss fight.
But an effective teacher. Its final lesson is carved deep in my psyche. This world and all its people are diseased. Free will is a myth. Religion is a joke. We're all pawns, controlled by something greater. Memes. The DNA of the soul. shape our will. They are the culture. They are everything we pass on. Expose someone to anger long enough, they will learn to hate. They become a carrier. Envy, greed, despair, all means, all passed along.
How about full of shit? Is that a meme?
You can't fight nature, Jack. Wind blows, rain falls, and the strong prey upon the weak. Ugh. Sam tells me you see your weapon as a tool. Something that saves lives, a means of justice. Now there's a pretty meme. Exquisite. It spared you the burden of all the lives you've taken. Absolved you of guilt when you enjoyed it.
Right, here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, if only I could get a single parry counter up on him. And actually make contact, of course. I'm pretty sure on this difficulty it would bring his life all the way down to 0. Alright, here we go. First blade mode. Quick time event. Make sure let me start again. Make sure we are diagonally opposite. Oh my goodness. I actually failed that. How embarrassing. There we go. That should be making contact. There we go. Right, second blade mode quick time event. Nearly didn't make that last one. There we go. That went badly for a moment, but I seem to have recovered. Right, third blade mode quick time event. Whoa, careful. I missed one there, but it didn't matter. Right, I see we've got at least 2 repair nano paste down there. So I used 1 and picked up 2, and now we're back up to our maximum. How many more are there? There's at least 2 more actually. There we go, that's more like it. We're at capacity on repair nano paste. And we're on maximum health as well. So in that respect, things couldn't have gone much better. Oh, here we go. Now we're on to the rolling metal quick time event. Right, that was straightforward enough.
You lost this one.
Right, next. Blade mode quick time event. This is the penultimate one. Oh dear. Okay, we seem to have recovered. Right, fifth and final blade mode quick time event. Let's make sure we get diagonally opposite. So far so good. Is that all of them? The explosions are making it hard to see, I think so. Right, we're nearly there. There we go. Right. And now the final quick time event. So the prompts are going to be Ninja Run, Blade Mode, YB Blade Mode. Let's hope I don't make a mistake.
I'll put you under, weakling. Now what will you do, Jack Ripper?
So far so good.
You're dead. Dead on.
Right, I got that prompt. That was the one I was particularly worried about. Wonderful. So we move on to the Marshal Headquarters chapter.
Don't your
Ooh, took us 30 minutes to get through that chapter. That's a bit slow, isn't it?
You killed Monsoon. I'm impressed.
I did indeed. Thank you, Jenny.
The brains are in the server room undergoing training. Knock yourself out. Go nuts.
Okie dokie.
Sir. If you do not comply, I will need to contact local law enforcement.
Watch out! They keep on coming!
So far, so good. Right, yep, they're coming in now. The Fenris. Is that all of them? No, there's one left. Goodness gracious me. That could have ended badly if I didn't notice when I did.
Raiden, Sundowner contacted you from the top floor. Time to make your way up there. The elevators appear to be disabled, which we should have expected, I suppose.
I will access the control unit. Perhaps you can hack an elevator and make it operational.
Ooh, splendid idea. By all means, yes. It seems the guards are storming the building. Raiden, get back to the entrance. Buy me some time to get this elevator operational.
You can control that UGT as well, yes? Give them hell!
Right, waiting for the sliders to come in. There's 3 of them in total, isn't there? Yeah, there's the 3rd. Oh, one of the melee people has got right up next to me. Good. I got a Zandatsu, so I've got my health back at least.
Do not stray too far from the elevators, Raiden. Use the weapons around you to slow them down. Throw everything at them you can.
Wonderful.
Wunderbar! My hack was a success. Board the
Right,
elevator,
let's
Raiden.
get on the lift. There we go. Now this is where the game significantly ramps up in difficulty. Hello? I'm here. So this next bit I found I benefit a lot from going slowly and carefully through it. It's very easy to lose health very quickly
Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources
if one
inside
isn't
the
careful.
wall sphere.
Where was it? Was it around here I had to hang about? And then an enemy will present themselves. I hope I'm right. There we go. Not sure I deserve that Zandatsu, but still. Oh no, I've been spotted.
No choice now.
This is the problem. Yep, this is where it starts to go very, very wrong very, very quickly. I need to back off. I just need to back off, there's no choice. Look how quickly I lost repair nano paste. I was on 10 when I got here. There we go. The camera was being vexing for a while there. Still. Right, having lost 3 is bad, but not terrible, provided I can avoid losing any more in this area. I think there's at least 2 repair nanopaste in the vicinity, and there's another one that will be available to us soon.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
Huh, how did that wall get this? Sorry, that, there should be a bookcase there. I'm not sure how it got destroyed, unless I somehow managed to slice it through the wall. Which I suppose isn't impossible.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
Where is this other repair nanopaste, or have I just made it up? I could have sworn there was another one about here. Is that it? Yes. Wonderful. Right, we'll destroy 2 of those. That will release some raptors, which we'll carefully deal with on their own, and then we'll destroy the 3rd one, which will release a berserker.
Keep on coming.
How did he knock me back? Oh. Why is it not being heavily damaged by my Ripper mode? This thing is incredibly tanky. Well, I suppose I should just count my lucky stars. I didn't lose any more repair nanopaste there, because that could have very easily happened.
Yes,
right, the berserker's been released.
Now, head back to the gate.
Let's deal with them now. Sorted. Right. So the trick for the next bit is that the enemies in the first room are placed such that they will easily get an attack off on you if you just run through straight away. So instead of doing what you're instructed to do, which is immediately start running up the building, you need to lure them out, deal with them, and then start running through.
They're pouring in from everywhere. This is crazy.
Just let them come to me. There we go. I know I took a tiny amount of incidental damage, but that's a minuscule fraction of the amount of damage I would have taken had I just run through there immediately and let the cyborgs get a free hit off on me. Right, here comes the repair nanopaste I mentioned earlier that will become available soon. I like the way you describe the tactics about how you go through the game. Oh, I'm glad you find that interesting, Jenny. Right, so once we get to the end here, we have combat with a grad, which, provided I take the initiative, shouldn't be a problem. Can be a problem if they get the initiative. There we go.
All these sliders in the area. Perhaps they could be put to use.
I believe I can recover a small amount of health here. There we go. Right, let's hope I don't mess up the wall run, which I have done before. And would be a terrible way to end this playthrough.
Keep climbing. climbing like that. It will be much easier for you. Good, Ryder. Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Right, we now move on to one of the most difficult parts of the game. Let's see, what would I highlight as difficult parts of the game? The Grad boss fight, the final boss fight, the section we're about to head into, and a section with a Berserker and 3 RPGers that we haven't,
Sounds fancy.
that we'll be encountering in the next chapter if we get there.
Apparently, one of World Marshal's directors is a rather serious Japanese cult.
Oh, there's some...
Not that I found. I have
Great.
Element now.
That's not to say there's no other sections that aren't difficult, but those are all sections where you can very, very easily lose the game, and one of them is the section we're about to head into. So, when I go through that door, a armoured cyborg with a samurai sword will run towards us. He'll try to head us off on the bridge. We do not engage. Instead, we go round the side and we try to take out the 2 RPG-wielding cyborgs up top, because they are a far bigger threat than he is. Then, instead of dealing with him immediately, which is what you'd think we'd do, we actually run back in towards the direction I am now, so that when we do take him out, the RPG-wielding cyborgs that are about to spawn near us. But that's not all. We have to throw down an RP grenade to prevent them from firing at us, because genuinely the RPG wielding cyborgs can just end a playthrough at this point in the game. And then once we've dealt with them, finally we get another armoured cyborg with a samurai sword and 2 mastiffs. Again, an RP grenade helps a lot there to prevent the mastiffs from just jumping on you and finishing you off. So, fingers crossed. So like I say, ignore him. He's not the target. These 2 are. Right, they're dealt with. Now, fight the armoured cyborg with a samurai sword over here, because this is close to where the next batch of RPG wielding cyborgs will spawn. Right, throw down an RP grenade and wait for them to spawn, which hopefully won't be long. Oh, where are they? There you are. Right, get to the other one before the smoke disappears. Good, 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 good. This is doable. I've had more than one playthrough end here before even this point. Right, so final cyborg with samurai sword and 2 mastiffs will spawn once I go over there. So throw down another RP grenade and then run for it. Right, where are they? There they are. Oh dear. This is going badly. Right, he's not a threat anymore. Take out the mastiffs. Or at least one of them. Right, that's mastiff 1 down. Where's he gone? There's he. There he is. I get very nervous when they're in the air, because they can jump down at you at nearly any angle. Right, that didn't go perfectly because I lost 2 repair nano paste. But to be honest, I think I got off lightly there. 2 repair nano paste is perfectly acceptable for that section, I think. As I say, there have been several playthroughs that I've just lost there. This next bit is going to be a bit slower. I need to be very careful.
The
Oops.
catwalk above you was connected to a
Never
corridor
mind.
meant for transporting materials.
The problem
You
with
can
the
take
next
that to the
section
elevator.
is that if all the enemies in the area are alerted and they all attack you all at once, it is just too much for Raiden to take care of. Even on the lower difficulty, very hard, it's a point at which you can just lose the game. So what I actually have to do is very slowly and methodically assassinate the enemies in the area, which takes a while, unfortunately, but it is worth it, because if I were to just go in guns blazing, I would just lose. Right, that's one Mastiff down. Who else can I take out in the immediate vicinity? Right, I don't want to go down there right now, because I can see from the mini-map there's two of them. And they would have been looking at each other. If I'm careful, I might be able to take one out now. Let's hope no one's looking in his direction. Nope, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm not even going to try. I cannot risk having them group up on me. It would just be over. Fortunately, they can't see where I am. Good. Okay. That wasn't a disaster. Oops. Showing myself up a bit. The problem isn't that one enemy that I just ran away from. I could have easily taken care of that enemy on his own. The problem, as I say, is that once he's alerted, he'll alert all the other enemies in the area, and if they group up on me, then that'll just be it. Right, what's the plan here? Wait for this enemy to come round, I think. Again, no need to rush. Once they round the corner... Oh no, I can see from the mini-map there's actually another enemy that's going in the opposite direction. Yes, that will probably be our target. We'll wait for them to cross the one that's coming towards us. Okay, actually we will take this one out. Let's hope we weren't seen. Right. Okay, this is going well. Good. Right, what's left? Is there anyone else down this way? No. Right. There's an enemy in here. They're not much of a threat, but I may as well take them out for the sake of being thorough. Good. And now I think the only enemy left in the area is one Mastiff. And on their own, they're probably not much of a threat. In a group, they are an absolute nightmare to deal with. Where are they? I'd like to get eyes on them before I start... Oh, there they are. They've bugged out a bit, I think. Well, that suits me. I wonder if they bugged out after I got spotted the first time when I ran away. I wonder if they ran towards me, and then when the caution meter ran down, they tried to go back, but couldn't figure out how to jump back up top. So let's just take a moment more to search the area for repair nanopaste, and then we'll head on to the next section, which is the freight lift section, which is exciting. I may be out of luck for more repair nanopaste in the area. Obviously I don't have all the item boxes memorized, but I do think that might be it. So let's keep going. Oh, I'm a bit low on RP grenades. I think that is one. Yes. Good.
My apologies, Raiden. I seem to have...
No,
what are
if it was more...
I from the use you can after. However,
well...
Right.
Right, the next bit is nowhere near as bad as the part we just did. But generally speaking, it's worth trying to be a little bit sneaky. If I were to just run in there right now, I could in theory get overwhelmed. But... oh, I can't. I don't think I'm going to be able to hide. Never mind. But as long as I take the first berserker out quickly, it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, I can hide. Excellent. No, I can't. Are they going to see me, even though I'm right here? I don't know how I got away with that. Alright, this next bit should be fairly straightforward. Now, there's just one armoured cyborg and one berserker in the area, so I'm not particularly worried. These enemies again come under the category of individually they're not much of a threat, but in groups they are living nightmares to deal with. The berserkers, I mean. Right, onto the freight lift section. Oh. Oh, I've only just realised these are the armoured variety, so I can't just blade mode them when I want. That's a shame, I'd have liked to have got, there we go. At least one Zandatsu, I was about to say. Oh, never mind. Stop dodging me. There we go, I got two Zandatsus in the end. So, for those that aren't familiar with the game, there's actually a series of combats on this freight lift. That wasn't it. But they're ranked separately.
Look out, Raiden! Another freight platform! Look out! Incoming!
There we go. Oh, I missed the Zandatsu that time. Where's the other one gone? There it is. Excellent. So far so good. Whoa, 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 whoa. I forgot about you. Right, now we have to stop the tripods from slowing the freight lift down, which is what they're about to try. They haven't got there yet. Actually, there's a couple of cyborgs we have to take care of first, isn't there? These two. Now we have to prevent the tripods from slowing the freight lift down.
The platform is losing speed. Scheiße! The tripods are interfering. Raiden, clear them out of the shaft.
There we go. That was particularly quick. More by luck than judgment, but still. Right, this next combat is surprisingly tough. First there's a berserker, then there's sliders, then there's mastiffs, and if you don't kill them fast enough they will build up, which is no fun whatsoever, let me assure you. think at least, yeah, some of the sliders are left. Wait, what got me? Oh, you did. That's annoying. I nearly got no damage there. Never mind. I knew there was another Mastiff coming, but because of the camera angle I couldn't see them and I wasn't sure where they were. Never mind. Or perhaps I was just blind, you never know. Right, so what's... Come on, Raiden. There we go. So what's left in this chapter? There's the boss gauntlet where we face Mistral and Monsoon for the second time. And then we have the Sundowner boss fight. Like I say, it's the boss gauntlet first.
Yes, according to
what should I, if they're
right, but no doubt it may.
Yeah.
Indeed, and I even
so that if you
well, if I,
what
so I'm not all that worried about the boss gauntlet, but Sundowner legitimately could take me out. That is a boss fight I've historically had trouble with. Right, wish me luck.
What? Miss Troll? She's...
no. A spare body, if I had to guess. Likely controlled by an AI.
Oh my goodness. Right, as usual, we'll just hang out here slashing around in case any tripods want to sneak up on us. Until she comes down again. Where's the vulnerable point? That's odd. The game seemed to indicate that I should blade mode then. But I didn't see a vulnerable point on her pole arm. There we go. So I don't want to jinx it, but usually Mistral is not much of a problem. Monsoon, who we'll be dealing with in a second, can be more of a problem the second time round. Well, that was, I said that slightly ambiguously, didn't I? He's not more trouble than he is the first time you face him, but even on the second occasion he can cause trouble. Right, well, I remember I want to get into the corner so that if he attacks me as he spawns in, which he's done before, I know which direction to parry in. He has got three hits off on me in the past, like that.
And it's spare Monsoon? Well, if it's AI controlled, it should pose no problem for you, yes?
You can imagine how frustrating that is when he just spawns in and attacks you from an angle that you couldn't have foreseen. Where's his head gone? That was annoying. I must say, this is actually going conspicuously well. It doesn't usually go this well. I mean, I usually win, of course. There we go. This is more what I was expecting. Where'd it go? There. Well, I seem to have avoided losing any more repair nano paste, which I'm pretty pleased with. I'm gonna need all I can get going into the Sundowner boss fight. Oh, thank you, Jenny. Right, here's another little speech that's unskippable, I'm afraid.
Don't disrupt the stupid.
I did survive. So we just have to sit through this, I'm afraid. Nothing I can do.
The same regimen you went through in Liberia. Effective program. Just look how you turned
Right,
out.
what have we got left? Sundowner, the big problem I always have with him is that he brings up his shield, and if you strike it, then you take damage because he has like explosives embedded into his shield or something like that.
It's like a dream. Well, maybe
And it's just a reactions thing. Just the moment he starts to bring up his shield, you have to stop attacking. And sometimes I don't pull it off, and if I do hit the shield, you lose an entire health bar. So I just need to take it slowly and carefully. Here we go. Then there's some quick time events,
Get Sundowner. Do not lose him this time.
which particularly when we're flying up the inside of the building, sometimes I lose repair nano pace there. Oops, never mind. But overall, I'm usually alright if I get that far. And then we're on to the next chapter, so fingers crossed. Oh, I remember what I've got to do. There is one other trick to the Sundowner boss fight, which I nearly forgot. I have to shoot down the Hammerhead helicopters. In particular, when the boss fight very begins, I have to jump over his head to line up a shot with one of the helicopters. Otherwise it'll just be rocketing me the entire time.
you can be crueler than that.
Right, wish me luck. Nope, wrong one. Good. Right, where is he? I can't see what he's doing. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've seen that one before. Did he take out 3? Okay, I may lose here. I'm going to be quiet and just concentrate, I think.
Explosive armor. Right. Keep your blade away from that shield.
I'm fucking invincible! Come on! Try and hit me! I'm fucking invincible! You can't break this shit! Can't lay a finger on me!
Okay, apologies for being so silent there, but I really did have to pay attention. I lost... It's not even over yet. And I already lost more repair nano pace than I'd like. Right, oh my goodness, I'm down to 4. Right, I believe if we just stay here, firing upwards, that doesn't work. That's what the strategy guide said works. Which it plainly doesn't. Oh no. Don't tell me this is going to be game. What a terrible way to end the playthrough. I survived, but with no repair nano paste. Oh dear. I think I can confidently say I'm not going to win the game tonight. There's just no way I'd be able to pick up enough repair nano paste before the combat with Armstrong at the end. And that's assuming that I don't just lose immediately upon entering the next chapter because I have no repair nano paste to fall back on. Oh well, I can but try.
What? Who? Right.
Yeah,
Hurry.
Right.
I know.
And if it's good.
And they
What?
Right.
Get some contact.
Next chapter, I suppose.
It's not an Mark 17.
Once the dialogue's finished with. Oof. Not happy about that. Nope, we will not be customizing Raiden right now. Right, so very, very first thing, we have to ignore the enemies that are about to try and melee us, run past them, take out the RPG wielders in the background. They're the real threat.
Get off! Bullseye!
Did you just throw a grenade at me? How dare you? There we go. Right, there's 2 repair nano pastes. Hold on, I need to look away from to despawn. There we go. They'll do that if you chop limbs off. They'll despawn if you look away from them. There's probably also a requirement that you're a certain distance away, I would imagine.
Right.
I can. You just
And what?
get out. Yeah. Guess out a lot of.
But if you
I know.
Right, there's 2 repair nano pastes in the immediate vicinity, but there's also 3 geckos, and I need to assassinate them realistically. It's not impossible to take them all on guns blazing, but I'd suggest it's not advisable. So I just have to wait till this particular gecko gets to a certain point in their patrol. They're going to get up to about where I'm looking now, and then they're going to turn around the corner and then have to sneak up behind them without being spotted. There we go. So the other ones looked the other way. Now they're vulnerable. And there's one of the repair nano pastes that I mentioned. Right, that's one of 3 dealt with.
Get off!
That's 2 of 3 dealt with. Oh no, I want the Zandatsu. There we go. Not sure I deserved that one, but I got it nevertheless. Why is the camera not turning round? That could have cost me. Yeah. Well, it's a shame I didn't get all 3 stealth kills, but the gecko's clearly not going to win. And I don't think any other enemies spawn in at this point. Yeah, I'm good. Right, where's the other repair nano paste? I'm convinced there's a second one somewhere in the vicinity. I've just forgotten where. Is it over here? I picked up one that was over there, and there should be another. Over here, maybe? Am I going mad? I could have sworn there was supposed to be another one. That's odd. There doesn't appear to be another one. But, oh no, I must have picked up 2, because I went into this chapter with 0, so that would be correct. Right, this next section. This next section also qualifies as one of the most difficult combats in the game, in my opinion. A combat where you can very easily lose the game. So, what's going to happen is roughly where I'm looking, on the right hand side of the fountain, a berserker is going to spawn. He's not a problem. The problem is that on the roof, 4 RPG wielding cyborgs are going to spawn. Every single RPG that comes in does a colossal amount of damage, and you can't actually get on top of the roofs. It's an inaccessible area for Raiden. Not to mention the fact that on the Revengeance difficulty, the RPG wielding cyborgs will fire at a staggering rate. So the way you're supposed to do it is, once you've dealt with the berserker, once he's dead, then all the RPG wielding cyborgs will jump down. The problem is, on this difficulty, it's very, very difficult to take the berserker out before the RPG wielding cyborgs have taken you out. In the past, I've used the Dystopia Psi to close the distance with the berserker very quickly, and then just used Ripper Mode and the fully upgraded blade to take out as quickly as I possibly can. And I still usually lose some repair nano paste, which I can't really afford this time. What I'm going to try for the first time is I'm going to see if I can get through the combat without losing any repair nano paste by using an RP grenade to prevent the RPG wielding cyborgs from being able to see me until I've already taken out the berserker. So, fingers crossed, let's see what happens. Wait, what was that? The game just cleared it. I feel like the game did me dirty there. Right, just because they've jumped down doesn't mean they won't use their RPGs, so I have to be very careful. Okay, that could have gone a lot worse. I still lost a repair nano paste, which isn't really a resource I can afford to lose at this point in the game. And I also learned that apparently once combat begins, the game will actually clear any environmental effects, which I didn't know. But I can't complain that I got through there.
Could require more than 30 minutes to get to Pakistan.
I don't think there's any repair nano paste in around here, unfortunately, so I just need to press on. Right, these sliders are a problem. Oh, why would you target the tripod? That's probably cost me the game there. Okay, I've recovered. I used the Dystopia Psi to lock onto one of the sliders in the air, and for some reason, and it happened again, the game thought that the tripod was a better target. I've no idea why. I am very lucky that didn't go worse than it did. In particular, the sliders have a swoopy attack where they come down at you from above, and that will take out an entire health bar, which I was very fortunate that they didn't use there. I just realised I wasn't in Ripper mode. That was careless. Okay, I think I've got this under control again. Good. And there should be one repair nano paste over here, I believe. There is indeed. Whatever's in here, I don't think is repair nano paste. Nope.
I have located a route with relatively light security. I will mark the heading on your Soliton radar.
Thank you, Jenny.
Please don't kill me.
For the record, it was a civilian whose life they're threatening down there that just said, please don't kill me. Not the cyborg I just snuck up on. I've never... Actually, I think I have managed to save that civilian down there before, but only by... by chance. Yeah, I don't think I saved them that time. I just don't know how to close the distance in such a way that they don't see me. Poor civilian. Right, that's them dealt with. Yeah, no repair nano paste over here that I'm aware of. I suppose I could smash up all these boxes and see if there's any underneath them or something. Nah, no such luck. What a shame. For thoroughness. Yep, no such luck. Right, let's keep going then. We're actually nearly at the end of this chapter, which just goes to show how little repair nano paste there is left in the game.
I will find a way to exit the helicopter.
Right, so in the upcoming area, there's going to be that Mastiff, 2 more that spawn in, and a Grad that spawns in. So I prefer to wait a while until that Mastiff turns its back and I can sneak up for the stealth kill. And then, just to take it out, and then I usually would just go in guns blazing or something like that, because until the, because I have to trigger the others to spawn in. As far as I'm aware, there's not a reliable way to stealth kill the others. I still think it's worth taking one of them out early though. I wonder if there's anywhere in the area that I could hide before they spawn in. Anywhere big enough to hide me. That's probably not going to work, but you never know. Huh. It's sort of working. Sort of worked for a while. I think I actually took them both out there, which is very good for me. There's the Grad. Oh no, don't! I don't know what to do about those homing missiles. They're such a consistent problem. Right, that's all the enemies in the area. There's an optional combat through there, but there's no point to do it, since I think the only thing we earn is a BP cube, like that one. I had a recollection that somewhere about here there's a repair nano paste though, so we'll pick that up before we move on to the next chapter, which is entirely the boss fight with Jetstream Sam. There we go. Goodness me, only 3 repair nano paste at this late stage. Oh well. Wish me luck. Jetstream Sam's no pushover either. I still wouldn't rank his combat right up there with the combats I mentioned earlier, where it's easy to lose the game, but he's not to be underestimated.
Just do a knee.
Whoa, no! Oh, I didn't get there in time. I was trying a defensive offense, but I saw it too late.
Show me a good time, Jack. Goodbye.
Right, at this stage it's just best to take your time. It's tempting to try and rush the combat, but Jetstream Sam can do a lot of DPS if you let him. So like I say, you just have to take your time.
Now this is a fight.
Same goes for this stage. It's only really in the first stage that you can be really hyper aggressive. Wait, how did he take another repair nanopaste from me? I genuinely didn't see the attack that connected. He might get me, you know. Oh my goodness! Look what he did to that boulder. He did it again. I'm not sure how.
Just getting started. Playtime's over.
So I go into the final chapter with no repair nanopaste either. Wonderful. Never mind. I can but do my best. And to think, last time we went up against Jetstream Sam, I managed to do the entire boss fight without taking any damage. That would have been nice. Right, let's just take a moment to take this particular enemy out. Did I miss? No. Wonderful. That simplifies things a bit. Now, do they despawn? Because last time it looked like they did. No. I think I just lost the target on them. Which is fine. Is there anyone left? Yes. There we go. Right, there should be one repair nano paste in the vicinity around here. Over here, I believe.
You see their exit codes show.
Wait, why would
No, they're making the meat.
I'm trying to remember if there's how much more there is.
Sam.
There's at least one more repair nano paste in this chapter. I think there might be 2. So if I'm lucky, I might go into the final boss fight with 3 repair nano paste.
Raiden, there is no time to worry about the soldiers. Get to the control tower.
That's what I was trying to avoid, being spotted. Never mind. I didn't know I could knock a berserker down that way. Right, that's them dealt with. Next we deal with the turrets. Ooh, that was close. Yes, I think there's 2 more repair nano pastes on this chapter that I'm aware of. So in theory I could go into the boss fight with 3, the final boss fight I mean. Assuming I don't lose any between then and now. Right, let's keep going. Right, okay, they have their back to me, so if I just run up there quickly. Let's make a hasty retreat before the game has time to raise the barriers. Because this is another case where there's enough enemies in the area that if they all attacked me at once, it would be a big problem. So let's just take this slowly and carefully. No need to rush. I think the one at the top's the most sensible next target. Although it is tempting to do the one down there. Fingers crossed none of the others see me. I don't think they have. Right, so far so good. Can I get the jump on the one down here? Yes. Oh, blast. I've been spotted. Fortunately, I've reduced the number of enemies in the area to a point where it should be okay. Right, now it's just a one-on-one, isn't it? Where are they, though? They tried to get the jump on me. Excellent. Right, that's this area secure, aside from the turrets anyway. Right, there should be a repair nano paste over here somewhere. Here, I think. Yep, and there's one more in the outside area that we haven't been yet. Right, let's just run along here. Making sure we damage as much of that as we can. Turn round and it should be gone. There we go. Right, I should fairly easily be able to take out this turret. The question is, what do I do after that? Ideally, I need to attract the attention of one of the enemies such that they try and chase me. I don't want... There we go. I don't want them to be alerted though, because then they'll bring their friends. This is so I can get an assassination off. There we go. Amazingly, the one up there didn't see it.
Dead on.
Right, there's only one left. So if I'm careful, this shouldn't be very difficult. Wonderful.
Yes, you make me proud.
Thank you. Right, so as I say, this is the last repair nano paste that I'm aware of. So I'll be going into the final boss fight with just 3. I don't expect to win, but to be fair, just getting to this point on Revengeance difficulty and 1 life is doing rather well for me. So I mustn't groan. Wish me luck. I don't think I've seen that attack before. I've seen him try and stomp on my head, but I don't remember him bringing the leg across like that. Oh, okay, so about 60% is where he should be at when the head falls down the first time. That's good to know. Leave me be, Mr. Gecko. Okay, that stage specifically went about as well as it possibly could have done. I didn't even get hit. Oh, we went for a 3rd time. I don't obviously recall exactly how many times he usually does it, but I wasn't expecting it to be 3. So I lost one of my precious repair nano pastes already. Right. So next we've got the quick time events. and then the actual combat with the Senator in person, which is where I'm going to lose. I probably won't even get into stage 3, let's be honest. Wonderful. Right, now what was the trick I discovered to getting through the Armstrong boss fight? It was that I had to... I couldn't parry at the first opportunity. I had to actually know roughly when the attacks would... how long each animation took, and exploit that. So when he's doing an attack with a long wind-up, I had to keep on attacking him till the last second. That seemed to be the difference between my managing it and not.
Nice.
Alright, this is where it goes wrong. Not much I could have done about that.
This cannot be. Raiden, what happened?
Blast.
You're supposed to be stronger.
Oh well. I gave it a good go. So, thank you for coming everyone. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I'll be streaming again on Monday, which will be more Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. And I will also be streaming on Wednesday, which will be my normal Poetry and Riddles stream. Then Friday and Saturday will also be video game streams, so presumably more Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. So once again, thank you for coming, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. Good night.